This is the BedRug VanTred for the 148 regular wheelbase VTF T15L. If it's the extended, it's going to have an E on the end of this. So I'm going to take this out and then we are going to duct tape a bunch of these together that is going to be the width of the van so that I can then trace the floor. So let's get that ready. We are going to be putting in the floor, and the floor that I will be putting in is very simple. It is a bed rug by, I believe, VanTred, or maybe it's the other way around. And you will have seen that I traced it out so that I have a template just in case I decide to not continue using that as my main floor. It's just going to be temporary because I'm going to have a temporary build. So I can figure out where I want everything to go. So in the meantime, I will be using that bed rug and it should lay nicely out. I need to clean the floor. And then I did order this van with door seals, but they came in a box. They did not install them for me. And I just opened the box and see that there are no instructions on how to install the door seals. But I did find a video from Upfit Supply installing some Legend Door Sills. It seems there's a little bit of some difference between mine and theirs with some of the hardware and how you do it. But luckily, from what I can tell, the hardware on the slider door looks like the plastic pieces at least are already in where they need to be. And so hopefully I can figure out where the door sills need to go in the back. Here is a look at the floor. It does need to be wiped down. I have some wipes from Home Depot I will be using. These are the hardware, plasticware, whatever pieces that I have that look similar to what the Legend Door Sills came with. And then there's this one here. This one's covered in paint, but that is just the same because I remember the paint peeled off of this here. And then there are in fact 4 of these exact looking things, and there's 2 of those. Here's just a dry fit of the back door seal. There are 5 holes, and under those holes there are these things that I need to pull up. And it looks like if I press them down, yeah, it looks like these will hopefully snap in there. Hopefully. I don't know, but there's 5 of them. And they all line up. They go up and down, up and down. They all line up with the up and down. You'll see this one's up, this one's down, up, down. So they all line up with those. So I'm going to have to peel those off. While the floor dries, we are going to see how to get these up without, okay, good, too much damage to the floor. Yep. As I suspected. They seem kind of big. I need a mallet. I think all my mallets are someplace else. So let me see if I can just gently, there we go, talk it in. Oh shoot, don't hit it too hard. Okay, that was a little too hard. Alrighty. So on some of these, I'm having to tap it just gently with this end, and then I switch it to this end. Boy, that one's a bugger. Okay. I'm going to go to the slider door and undo the mat and roll it out this way. This is not fitting very well under that hook. I creased it in some places. Didn't go in as smoothly as I thought it would, obviously. This is the underside of the sill plate. So there is some space here, probably to account for bed rugs. Yeah, so I think that'll be fine, but let's go take a look at that over there. I'm gonna have to cut this, or maybe, I don't know why they have this trim piece on here. Maybe I just can take it off. Otherwise it'll probably fit. Why would they put that trim piece on? I'll see if I can take it off. Well, I broke one of the trim tools trying to get this sucker off. So I may just leave it, forget about it, cut around it, I don't know. But this needs to lay out flat, loose, soften up. I'm going to install the back sill plate now, since it's just going to rest over the bed rug. And I did trim out around that pillar there. I did take that off, but there is a wire right here. So I don't want to mess with that or have Ace walk by it or me walk by it and catch it with my foot. So I'm just going to leave that trim piece there. I cut around it to make the mat fit better. Probably didn't feel better when I cut into it, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and put on this back seal plate. This is a T25 bit, and I'm just going to put it on like a 6 torque speed with my drill. I don't want to break that plastic piece down there. Now we're gonna put in the side door seal, and it comes with this piece, and it doesn't make much sense how to put it in, but you just match these up with these shapes here on the door step. And then everything lines up. You can see the plastic piece through there. And through that one, and this one. So I will screw these in first, and then I'm going to drill a tiny hole in the center of those and hopefully hit the other side of where those trim pieces go. There we have it. The floor install complete, which was fairly easy. Ironically enough, the door sills, which required drilling, was the easiest thing to install in all of this. Unrolling the bed rug was a bit of a challenge for me. And then I had to do a little bit of trimming, but I feel comfortable with the door sill holding down the floor mat in the front and the back. We just have some area behind the driver's seat that needs to relax a little bit. And once I get some items in here, then that should help hold down the floor overall. Let's take a look at what the floor looks like. I have a little crease right here. That's okay. And I'm just laying these bed rails down to kind of hold the bed down. That concludes the build for now. As long as I don't run into something else that I decide I want to build in here. So my plan is to now take the van out with Ace, my adventure dog, and go on some camping trips. And I would love to hear from you, some recommendations on where to go. I am in Utah, so I can go to southern Utah, St. George area for warmer weather. Even Arizona, I would love to hear from you what recommendations for destinations you have for me. I will be using some of my existing camping items, but I think I will go to IKEA and just see if maybe there's some kind of a shelving system to put along here, this wall, and go from there. So hopefully you will join me for my upcoming camping videos. I hope that you will, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know if you liked it, and if you did and want to follow my journey, please consider subscribing. I will see you in my next video.